Ladies and gentlemen, boys of all ages, and those few fat girls from Sonny's, it's Jeff!
And in the blue corner, standing 7'12", weighing in at 2.5 lifetimes of disappointment, it's John!
That's my funnest. I love the intro.
I like that. We're done.
Cheers, buddy. That was a good one.
Cheers.
And welcome back, America, to the 2GS show, Stitch.
Ooh.
Why do I always say that?
They
Say 2G and then S is on my mind, so I say Stitches get glitched. That's not it.
The words are very similar.
You can just tell me I'm an idiot. Well, it's because you're dyslexic, fuck.
It's the Glitches Get Stitches podcast, episode number
6!
6, we made it to 6.
Man, that means we've been 6 weeks in a row. We have seen each other, Jeff.
That's
in
insane.
our most vulnerable stages of our life.
That's the part the audience doesn't see.
We're really cuddling right now on a bed, spoon position.
I wanna kiss you all over
and over and again. Episode 6, Glitches Get Stitches, a special monsoon haboob edition, because we just got fucking rocked.
We did.
By haboob.
We got boobed.
For those of you who are listening that aren't in Arizona, you don't know what a haboob is. You're like, is that haboobies?
That's a haboobies.
There are massive dust storms that look like the first Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
It was great.
It's just a wall of fuck coming towards you, and they tears your shit up, and then rain and thunder.
And it's over in 30 seconds.
It's like me fucking you. It's great. It's just a fucking huge pile
super
of
disappointment.
Yep, and I fucking leave a trail of farts.
There's dust everywhere when he's done.
Yeah. Fucking tore my whole house apart.
I did.
Carrie calls me crying. Fucking the whole house flooding, leaking everywhere. All of our new TV, 55-inch.
I didn't know that. You didn't say that. You got on the TV?
55-inch. Freaking.
It's a 55-inch video game monitor.
4K. Just a little rain, you know. It's good. Electricity and water go together.
What's a little water damage between you and your bills?
I'm John. We got Jeff over here. Check us out on iTunes. You can subscribe for free.
It's free. Still free.
Free.
Not charging nothing for that crap.
We're on 4-Eyed Radio Network. Google Podcast.
The new Google Podcast. See, before when you had a Google or an Android phone, you'd have to go through like Google Music or the Google Play Store, and you have to search, and you have to click on podcast, and then find the podcast.
Sounds like such a hassle.
It's a pain in the caboose.
Right
in the poop hole. Yeah. But now, Google came out with a standalone app for podcasts, much like the Apple one that's just on the phone. Google Podcasts. Just an app.
Is it similar to the app that iPhones have?
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Well, do you know if it'll automatically update when new episodes come out?
Yeah, it should be already. As we talked to our man Eric, it was already on the Play Store, so I assume I don't have a phone to check it, but it's got to translate directly over because that's where it pulls it
Y'all
from.
Tell us you have any problems if you got one of them fancy phones, you rich boy. Let us know if it works. It should work.
That's new, though. That came out last month. But where else can you find us, John?
Facebook. So we got we got our Facebook page, Glitches Get Stitches, and then we got Glitches Get Stitches group that Jeff just changed the name to because it was a little confusing.
We did. We might have said it last week, but it is definitely a lot better now.
Absolutely.
Because we run the page and I was getting confused. I can't even imagine how everyone else felt.
If we're confused, then we know you're confused. But check it out. Facebook, on our Facebook page, we're up to 80 followers, 80 likes. That's almost 100. That's good.
That is kind
of
proud.
crazy.
We've been very steadily getting one or two every other day, and I'm like,
so what if we pay Facebook a massive amount of money to find these likes and followers?
They seem like real people, so totally cool with it. They have real stories.
I wish there was a way where we could track it and see who our 100th like is.
If we just pay enough attention, they're coming in. They're trickling in kind of slow enough that if I notice it, I'll say something.
Because I'd like to message that person and be like, "Hey, you won nothing,
but cool.
But we're gonna shout you out on next episode, and then if you ever need anything, don't call us. But I appreciate it.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah.
We could do that. I'll let you know if I run across it, because it'll always pop up and be like, oh, so-and-so likes the page. I'm like, I don't know who that is or what
but
they
I
are.
did, so I downloaded a ads manager app for Facebook.
Did Facebook release it, or is this like a
it's
third-party thing?
It's a new app.
Ew, I just get the notifications.
It shows me, like, it doesn't get too in-depth. It gets in-depth enough, but, like, with our audience that we target, it did say that 39% were female that liked our page. And whatever the other amount is, are dudes. All cocks.
All dicks.
It's like a sausage fest.
That doesn't seem right. Almost 40%.
Maybe it was 29.
I'm thinking like 9.
Did you see the same numbers?
No, I don't have that app. But I don't believe it.
Hey.
Women don't like this.
Women
love this.
Women will like what I tell them to like.
If we pay money. We did. So
follow us, like us, share our bullshit, comment, you do whatever you want. Yeah. Our Facebook page is your
breeding
playground.
ground.
Yeah.
Breeding ground, John.
We also got Instagram going strong. Mm-hmm. We're at like 85 followers.
That blew up. We did that like 2 weeks ago.
Our ads on Instagram are killing it, bro. Like,
I don't know what the deal is. People love Instagram way more, apparently.
I'm telling you, we gotta go down that faucet. Facet?
Apparently. Facet? Yes.
I think, is it spelled the same?
Facet. No. Faucet has a U in it, and Facet is just...
He thinks he's so smart.
We college.
He's got the computer and the stands and stuff.
Look at, he's got a fan with a remote in his room. Look at this guy.
So Instagram's popping off. Check us out on Instagram. We got our Twitter.
Just started. Baby.
And
the baby's Twitter.
I suck at the twit. At the twits.
You suck at the twits?
I suck twit. I suck twats.
You suck twits.
It's just not my thing, man. I gotta engage it more, so I'm working on it. So it's shitty now, but we'll get there.
Once you fully abandon your family and recognize your destiny,
I have to.
It'll be perfect
Soon. Jeff set us up a YouTube page. We're recording these episodes now, so we'll start uploading them.
That was literally a couple days ago.
We just have to go through everything and make sure that we didn't call anyone racist slurs or slurred too much because we were wasted.
Yeah, that'll be in the bonus content.
Yeah,
but that was super recent. So we basically hit create and then left it alone for a couple days.
Was it easy to start that up? The YouTube page?
Oh yeah.
Because
you already had it. The email. That's the part I thought was going to be hardest, was making a new email to attach it to.
Got us.
When we good. Yeah. It's just I had to hit create page, and then we just have to edit it now.
And then you can also find us in Home Goods and Pottery Barn.
New sponsorship. I know. My mom's ears just perked up. Really? Which line? Which line is that in? I need to know the aisle.
So this podcast today, we're gonna hit on some few things. A little bit it is. We got Bill coming in. We got what a happened was. We're gonna talk about a little something from 1998.
We're going way back.
Yep. We talk about some new games that me and Jeff are playing right now. Some games that we smashed in that ass. Main segment, we're gonna talk about microtransactions, loot boxes.
Controversial, but
controversy.
Yes. Like the shoes.
Yeah.
Controversies.
Yeah. They should make something. And then we're going to do some top 5 scariest games by Glitches Get Stitches.
Our list. This is us. We
ain't doing no more other bullshit. We'll post that shit on the page.
Yeah, it is.
We don't have fancy video cameras and producers.
Video making machines.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that.
Man, we got
Jeff, it's Monday. How'd your weekend go? I see a lot of ones on your table, so either you started bartending or...
I started working.
I started working on the corner.
Started working weekends over here in the toque. You know how the toque goes.
Anything special, exciting this weekend happen?
No. Well, I did. I made my Eagle Scouts promise to John that I was going to beat Horizon Zero Dawn this weekend, and I'm a man of my word. So I spent a good all of my portion of the weekend to do that, and that's my weekend,
and
John.
See, I knew that he was getting close, and then I was like, oh shit, because I wanted Jeff to play vampire after I beat it. Like, I wanted it to be his next game. So that kicked me into gear, and guess what I did, Jeff?
What'd you do, John?
Smashed Vampire's butthole with a stake. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It's supposed to be through the heart, not the.
He's still living.
That's my.
He's just got a tore up butthole.
This is sounding more like my kind of game by the minute. Yeah. So,
what did I do this weekend?
Yeah, what else did you do? You obviously played that some, but it was
it was dude. It's just so fucking hot outside. Like, even the kids, like, they don't want to go outside. We go outside and they're like, it's hot. Like, yeah, no shit.
Exactly.
I feel bad for you. Like,
let's go back in and play vampire.
I know that rule is play 60 minutes outside a day. They obviously weren't aiming that towards Arizonians.
No, not
during the 3 months of June, July, August.
Not for this,
It's just fucking terrible. It's terrible.
Can't they just, like, chase a laser pointer like a dog around?
A cat?
Yeah. just do that for 60 minutes. Tie it to one of the.
They would, honestly. They have. We've done it before.
You gotta tie it to one of those ducks that just go. Little ones.
Yeah, man, but nothing much. I'm just excited to be here, bro, for this podcast with you.
Oh, we can.
What's we drinking on?
Just like I wonder if anyone can ever guess what we're actually drinking on.
Fleischmann's for when you only have $9
to spend on a handle of vodka.
Yeah. I'm still working on that sponsorship. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's coming through. I emailed him, and by email, I mean I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I thought it was a thought in my brain.
Yeah. So soon I will email them. Yeah.
That was the weekend.
That was good, man. I guess
uneventful.
Trans with
benefit remix. The remix.
Got a little crazy there. Okay. New video games movies this week. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man came out Friday.
Wasp Bitch?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Is that? I thought it was Ant-Man and the Wasp Bitch.
It could be.
Starring.
That one's on the hub. The porn hub.
This one actually looks way better than the first one. I liked the first one.
I did too.
I'm just not a big fan of Ant-Man. And like but
this is the thing with Ant.
I did start liking him more after I saw the movie, but this movie I'm like actually excited to see. What are your thoughts about it?
It was I really liked the first one too. It's not as popular as all the other ones.
Paul Rudd does his shit though.
He does. It's always nice to get a little breath of fresh air in a franchise like that. Not as popular, still just as beloved by me. And
Paul Rudd can do no harm.
He can do some harm. You don't know his story or where his hood is.
You don't know nothing about it, man.
But I like. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Just to continue the story.
Who's the bad guy?
It's Ghost.
A ghost?
I think her name is Ghost. It's something she. I believe part of the story is they accidentally. Are you familiar with the quantum realm, John?
I am.
In the first one. Okay. So they believe that they somehow introduced this villain lady to the quantum realm, and she, I believe, has the ability to come back and forth between it willy-nilly.
Oh.
That's why in the trailers you kind of see her go, kind of that thing. So they think they created her, and now they have to stop her and she wants to just steal stuff or something. I don't know. It's been out for 3 days. I haven't seen it yet, but we can touch on it again next week. We'll probably have seen it by then.
Can we please touch on it?
No, we'll touch it.
Touch on it so
we can
much.
touch on all of it. What else, John?
I saw this poster for Avengers 4, and the name was called Avenge Me. Is this real, or did I get got?
I think you've been got.
I've been getting?
You done get.
Shit. Because it had Miss Marvel standing on, like, a bunch of, like, Avengers who was dead stuff. And then it showed Thanos, I think. And then, but that's just fan-made, you think?
That's probably just fan-made.
Because I thought that Infinity War was, like, part 1 and part 2, but that's not a thing anymore, right? Like, they're changing the name.
Yeah, a long time ago. That was just their placeholder names.
Oh, okay.
And then when the directors got together, they're like, it's actually 2 very separate movies, even though they're both Avengers.
Yeah.
So, the very first drafts they had were Infinity 1 and Infinity 2.
Part 2, okay.
And then it switched it up once they actually got their stories tied down. But I think you done get.
Yeah,
it was just a really good fan
I'm
poster.
just excited about it, and I want to know more about it. What movie did come out on? I don't know if it's out on Blu-ray yet, but it is. You can, how PS4 lets you download shit
off
like
the
a
PlayStation Network, yeah,
a week or two before it comes out.
Do you have to be a PS Plus member to do that? There you go.
Ready Player One.
Yes.
So that's a huge video game movie. It's literally all about video games. I fucking love it. So what we're going to do, Jeff, is we're going to watch it together. Clothed, unclothed. I don't know how funky you want to get with
Either way, right now, and we're about to go live, so tune in.
Tune in, balls out.
We're going to have to turn a fan on because it's going to get real sweaty.
It already is, folks. I got the humidititties working real hard. But it's bomb, and I want to watch it with you, Jeff, because I want to talk about it.
You want to watch it together, so we got to find time to watch it.
That's why I asked you if I, on your PS4, if I enter my username, will all my trinkets show up in my library? Or is that like a loop in the Matrix?
My initial guess and thought is yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'd have to download it to my PS4, but it'd be the same thing as say your.
Well, because it's just streaming it.
Yeah.
It's in my library. And then it would just stream it under my name. We'll try it tonight before I leave.
I mean, it's easy to just because say your PS4 crapped out.
Yeah.
You don't lose everything you paid for. You buy a new one. You log into your stuff.
Yeah.
You get all that back. So
let's have a movie date.
It's got to work.
Popcorn and dildos.
Popcorn and which one are we gonna eat?
Each other's buttholes. So Jeff,
John,
you beat Horizon.
Yes, in the traditional sense, I beat Horizon. Yes, I did. Finally, the DLC and all. Afterthoughts.
I know you're still working on the DLC, but
no, I'm done with the DLC.
Oh,
I'm just doing side stuff.
Oh, that's because you sent me the
the
Killer of the Mountain or whatever.
Yeah, well, I think there was one after that, but because like you would do that one, and then I think after that it was like you got to go kill 5 of those bear dudes, which really sucked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God, this is on easy. This is horrible. I hate this so much right now.
It is on easy, and it's so.
I know. So that was the actual last quest of the DLC. Like I finished that one, and the guy's like, "Oh, thanks." I was like,
"Also, here's this."
No, there was no also. That's how I knew it was the official end.
You're like, fuck you. Are you gonna 100% it like you did God of War?
I'm working on it.
Do you know how far do you have to get crazy with it to do it?
I don't know yet. I just know
that game will piss you off in some parts.
I just know. No, well, I'm so far. I'm so far leveled. It's like it doesn't matter. I'm like,
you can do whatever you want.
I lied to you. Yeah, I'm coming up on 55 now.
Is that what it?
I don't know what the max is, but I'm coming up.
I know the DLC added 10 more levels.
I don't even know. But I'm just doing. To try and 100% it, I think.
So
there's the platinum trophy, I believe, is get all the other trophies, which is probably pretty common. Mm-hmm. But bunch of the other trophies are all hidden trophies. Like I don't know what to do then. So unless I Google it and look shit up, I've just been going through and I'm assuming complete a bunch of quests is probably one of them. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, good luck, man. Congratulations. Oh, real quick. I know it kind of started off a little rocky with you and your feelings towards it.
Ooh.
What would you say is your final thumbs up? Or?
Oh yeah, 4.62
dildos.
Limp dicks.
Hard dicks.
Hard dicks.
Yeah, limp dicks is bad, Jeff. Hard dicks are good.
Depends on who you talk to. But you got to do it the right way. Like I said, you got to get into the story first.
Yep.
And then do the side stuff.
Yeah.
Can't do.
That's you'll be doing side stuff till cats come home. I think
they never come home.
They never. See, they're still outside.
Exactly.
I smashed Vampire and it's Vampire Butthole. And let me tell you something. I just passed this game off to Jeff. He's gonna start playing it. It is fucking awesome, man. I love it. I don't care if it's not a AAA game. It's fucking triple thumbs up.
As long as it feels AAA. As long as it feels AAA.
And I don't know. I just was not ready for it. I did not know what to expect, you know? Like, I literally asked you, like, Jeff, what do you think? You're like, go for this over Yakuza 6. I asked the hot chick at GameStop just to make sure you were right, because she has titties and you don't. Well, she's got better titties.
Okay, fair enough.
And she also pointed me in the direction, and I just love it, man. I was so excited to beat it, and I'm so excited for you to play, because from what I looked up, I was having some trouble with the final boss, I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. So I looked up different ways to murder this slut on YouTube, and there's so many different endings possible, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So there's so many different ways that you can go that I don't even know. Like, you might have a whole different story than I do. And that's what's awesome about this game. So I'm very excited for you to get into this. And I moved on to...
I am Setsuna.
What?
I am Setsuna.
Do I need to get some tissues? What did you just do there?
It's a Square Enix RPG that came out in 2016. It's very much... Did you ever play Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo?
No, but we talked about it slightly.
It's one
I
of
did
the
not play it, though.
RPGs ever made. It literally paved the way for the next Chrono Trigger.
Literally paved the way for the sequel. It was amazing.
It's called Chrono Cross. But it's just fucking...
Motocross?
It's just amazing. So, about an hour into I Am Setsuna, it's a RPG that reminds me of like Final Fantasy, old school. Wait your turn time battle.
Call that turn-based
battle. Like, you punch me, then I wait till my gauge fills up, and then I punch you.
Yeah, I punch you, then I stop because I gotta go to the bathroom,
exactly.
And then I come back.
So, you know that word gauge?
Yeah.
G-A-U-G-E?
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought it was guag.
John, this is...
And I said that one time talking to a friend, and he was like, if you ever say that fucking word in front of me again, I'm going to slap the tits out of your mouth.
That should... I don't know, where did you look at the word before you tried to pronounce it?
I just always thought it was guag. Since Final Fantasy VII. Like, you got to let your ATB guag fill up.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck me, right? Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm only an hour in, but so far I'm pumped. It seems pretty sweet.
Oh my god.
Jeff, real quick. Blizzard posted breast cancer, mercy, something. Fill in my gaps, baby. Fill them in so hot.
Oh, so hot. So, we have to have an obligatory Overwatch something in every episode, basically, because we're all just fans of it.
Episode of Glitches Get Stitches.
Basically. So a while ago, Blizzard, for Overwatch specifically, did a Breast Cancer Research Foundation charity type drive thing where they released like a special cosmetic skin you could buy for someone, makes your character look like this, and super special. If you only be paid for it, you got it. That was the only way to get it.
Okay.
And they gave all the proceeds to the BCRF, Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
I like breast cancer research.
You like breasts.
Well, I'm a big advocate for that because my mom had breast cancer and she beat it. So
did you buy the skin?
I did not. I didn't know it was a thing. You just told me that today, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't never see this. So
what? Because you don't play the game unless I tell you to. But they had that going, so you'd buy that cosmetic.
Was it skin. Just for Mercy? Or was it for
just Mercy?
Okay.
Only one that had the skin.
Okay.
She's like the healer and whatever.
Yeah. How much was the skin?
It was like $15.
And it all went to...
All of it. All of it went to it. And they just finally... that ended 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they finally just tallied up all the numbers of all the money they got.
How much money are we talking, Jeff?
$12.7 million.
$12.7 million.
That's almost one of our sponsorship checks.
God, dude.
For Glitches Get Stitches.
Yeah, Fleischmann's only sent us $12.16.
Yeah, for the first week.
They actually billed us.
They built. Yeah, though you keep saying our name.
Yeah, we're gonna sue you.
Yeah, if you don't
cease and desist.
Cease and desist letter if we keep saying your name. But they $12 12.7 million.
That's amazing, man.
That is some crazy numbers.
So we're going to freshen our drinks up, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to have the What It Happened Was.
What happened?
But we're going to freshen our drinks up first. See you in about 5 seconds right now. And what it happened was... Jim, what it happened was...
Let me tell you what happened back on this day. Back in the... That's right. It's a good thing. Back on this day, July the 9th, 1998. An entirely different century.
How old were you?
2.
I was 13.
I was 9, actually. Perfect age for procreation. But this day, July 9th, 1998, the PlayStation version of Diablo 1 was released.
Oh, wait! You know that's got some traction right there. You know it.
Which I believe was Blizzard's first little dippage of the toe into console games.
Oh, yeah?
If I believe.
Oh, yeah?
If I remember correctly. Because that's where...
Did this start on PC and then move to console?
Yes.
Because I'm sorry to say this, but I've never played a Diablo. Because I didn't know it was for PlayStation. I thought it was strictly for...
It was never super popular for all the consoles. But they had StarCraft for N64.
Yeah.
And I think they had a Diablo.
I remember StarCraft.
I don't think they didn't have Diablo.
They didn't have Diablo for N64. I don't know. I could be
But they had one, Diablo 1 for PlayStation, and that's when this came out.
Did
They
you
have
play the
3.
shit out of it?
No.
No!
PlayStation.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
I said, I was 9 when it came out. I played it for a computer when I did. And then Diablo 2s were really kicked off, and that series came out. But they have...
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, man. If I could do a mix of 2 and 3, it'd be the perfect thing ever.
So 2.5 or 3 minus a quarter?
Basically. Pretty much. They have 3 for PS4.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it like... describe the gameplay. Like, what...
It's an action RPG. They'll call it an ARPG. Where it's like you're not exactly top-down looking at your character, but you're not...
Are you ass up, ready to fuck?
Yeah. A little halfway. A little halvesies. Halvesies. And you're like running around and shoot stuff and get these skills, kill the monsters, do little quests.
Level up and shit?
Yeah, quests are pretty simple. Nothing super interesting.
Is it single player or multiplayer?
Both. You can do things single player if you really want to.
Or story mode or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does, and it'll obviously go a lot quicker with the more people doing it.
Yeah.
But they also have that's the campaign mode. Is to just go through that, do the quests, all the dialogue, all that happens, and then just have adventure mode, which is they took the whole world you're playing in and just modified it to kind of get rid of the story stuff because you already done it.
Yeah. Let's just have some fun here.
Yeah, they changed the whole world.
Yeah, those spiffy bastards.
Oh, so spiffy. Mm-hmm. And they've added a bunch of other end game stuff that makes it more complicated. All that.
So Diablo 4 coming out?
We don't know.
I think we talked about that.
We talked about
gently.
it.
We gently rubbed the ball sack of that.
It's good. We felt it tensing up, so we let go.
Yeah, that's how we... sir, can you turn your head and cough?
But it did not... it was an unannounced Diablo project that Blizzard on their website was hiring for.
Oh,
and we could not distinguish what exactly that was.
That's right.
Because an unannounced project could be...
anything. It's motherfucking unannounced.
We're announcing a risque line of Diablo lingerie.
Right now.
It's our project.
We unannounced that we're getting paid $1 million per episode.
Yes.
It's unannounced.
Unannounced. We don't know when it's going to take effect, but hopefully soon. Wink, wink, Fleischmans. But it's a staple. I'm surprised you haven't played some version of it somewhere. Just because it's Blizzard.
I always thought it was for PC, so I thought. I just wrote it off, and like I respect it because I know a lot of people like it. So it's sure Blizzard. It's a great game. It's Blizzard.
Been around since the beginning of time. But if you find it somewhere on, I would imagine somewhere for $15.
Yeah,
PlayStation, probably. And then it's just all the. There was an expansion, so I don't know if you might have to pay for that, but they've got so many Ultimate editions out that has everything in it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But free to play, so you have it forever, and you get all the updates they give to it.
I'll play it alright.
You're going to
play it so hard.
Oh my god. Sweet
well,
baby.
You guess what, Jeff?
What?
Guess what? It's fucking main segment time! Stop it. No. Never. You will. Not going to. Main segment.
What's it about today, John? What are we talking about?
So, something that I fucking hate.
What do you hate? Communism?
Nope.
Asians?
I like them. Microtransactions slash loot boxes slash corporate buttfuckery.
Oh. Do you like regular buttfuckery?
Love it.
Okay.
But on a corporate level, no one likes that shit.
No.
HR's involved. You gotta punch them and also fuck them. Alright, so loot boxes, microtransactions. Jeff, real quick, just an overview. How do you feel about them before we dive into some of these points that I have? Just very generic. How do you feel about them?
Should we describe a microtransaction?
Yeah, go ahead.
For the people that don't quite know. So a microtransaction is a very tiny transaction inside.
It's very micro.
It's very micro. Oh.
That's how you feel. That's exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
That little size segment is like how you feel when you buy one. You're excited at first. You open it and you're like, oh, I got this if I played 5 minutes harder.
So microtransaction is a purchase within a game that was usually free most of the time.
Yeah.
So say a company comes at you and is like, this is play our game for free.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Do you want this little part of the game?
Yeah.
Just give us like $1.50.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a little just a little baby transaction. 99 cents, you'll get this.
And it could be cosmetic. It could be a new weapon.
So
it could be
any part of the game.
It could be a fucking level, an extra level on and
no one else can play until you.
Can I add DLCs into this? Or is that different? Is that
I would say that's different.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I would lump that into like an expansion pack.
Yeah.
Semi, but the microtransactions are usually they're smaller ones. 99 cents to a couple bucks. Usually gets you something pretty insignificant in the game. It's just cosmetic. You want to try and support the creators of the game.
Yeah.
But
the money goes to the bottom line.
For the company.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
So, do you buy? Is there a game that you purchase loot boxes?
No.
I mean, this is a very open place here, Jeff. We can be ourselves and talk about these kind of things. Do you purchase?
Can we?
Micro.
Which insurance do you take? I have Aetna.
I have Access, so.
I do not purchase any. If a game is free to play, I will free to play the shit out of it and not spend a dime whatsoever.
Also known as pay to win.
Yes.
In some stages.
Some games offer microtransactions like that where if you buy them, you have a significant advantage over anybody else that plays the game, which is alluring to some people that just want to be the best.
Exactly. So real quick, my general thinking towards this loot box microtransaction is I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's pay to win. I am old school. You get shit when you get to that part in the game.
Yep.
Or you don't get it at all. Okay?
That's right.
You don't pay.
This is America.
This is America. Okay? You do pay because it's America.
That's right.
But no, I'm just not a fan of it, man. I think it's just a way for them to make extra money. Obviously, they're corporate; they want to make money. So it just really grinds my gears. So let's dive in here a little further, okay?
What are we diving into? Do I need a helmet?
So what are some of these games that you know that are really hitting on the microtransactions right now?
the biggest, absolute, by far and wide, is Fortnite.
Check. That's what I got on there.
Yeah.
So Fortnite is probably making a fucking killing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I should have pulled up that other article, but I think a month or two ago, they made, what was it? Last month or the month before, they made $318 million.
What?
In a month. Yeah. Yeah.
You got these 12-year-old fucking rich boy pussy-ass bitches that are grabbing their mom and dad's credit card and then maxing it the fuck out.
I can't get the right dance unless I buy it.
Sonny and Scout, if you're listening right now, which I pray to God you're not, 'cause this is rated R.
Until Daddy plays it for you. We need an extra listen, girls. You're golden.
You will play video games the right way, and you will be better than all those little fuckers. Because you take away all those pretty weapons and the skin.
They don't even do anything.
And guess what? They're not good. They're not good. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Fortnite is making a killing off of it.
It's a little ridiculous. For a game, that's the only part that I can see where it works. If you are putting out a game that is free to play, no one has to buy your game, I expect it to have microtransactions.
It's gonna.
Because you can't do anything for free.
That's why they keep it free. They get this fan base. Then obviously you start and you're like, holy shit, these people have been playing since day one. I suck. I have to catch up. I'll spend $20 on some rockets.
I don't think they don't do that though. It's all cosmetic in that. You don't have to spend a dime to get anything. People, that's what I don't understand. Is it's so insane. It's not pay to win. You don't get an advantage by spending the money.
I thought they could buy weapons.
Skins for your weapons.
Oh.
That's it. It changes the way that.
And they're making that much money on people buying fucking camouflage skins?
Exactly.
That's even dumber.
Yep.
At least buy a weapon you can kill people with. If you're gonna do it.
Your weapon looks different, does the same thing.
Oh, dude, I did not know that. So,
no, it's not. It's
I don't know
not
if you
pay
heard
to win.
the story of the last Star Wars Battlefront that came out. They had
that
a
was
demo.
That was EA's nightmare.
Oh my
Their
god,
nightmare.
And that was like pay to win because
that was pay to win.
Weapons you could buy. They got so much fucking flack.
Yeah, I think there was a lawsuit, wasn't somewhere in there somewhere?
Many, and they actually did away with it when they came out with their newest update. You obviously still have loot boxes. But they did away with the pay to win. You can still buy cosmetic.
Yeah, you can still get cosmetic stuff. It's just
it destroyed the game.
Yes, it did. In some of the loot boxes and the cosmetic stuff you could buy, it wasn't just cosmetic stuff. Like if you wanted to unlock a new character, like you want to get Darth Vader, you had to play X amount of games to get X amount of stuff.
40 hours, they said at first, per unlockable character.
So it ended up being
40 hours
per one extra character.
For one character. Oh!
And there was, I forget the amount, but it amassed to some insane amount of hours to put into it. Like more than hours than there are in an entire year or something. Ridiculous.
They were hurting bad already, and then they came out with this demo, and everybody was like, "What the fucking fuck?" And then they heard about these fucking microtransactions that were destroyed the game. The game did horrible, man. The game did horrible.
If you paid the money to get the boxes that had a chance to contain the new characters, the new heroes you could play as were better than the regular ones you started out with, but instead of playing for 340 hours to get that character, you paid $5 and got them out of a box, and you would just be stomping all over everyone immediately.
So
they did it wrong, and they hurt for it.
UK right now,
United Kingdom,
they are going through and ruling if it's going to be illegal or not to have loot boxes, microtransaction. Germany has already ruled it illegal
called gambling.
It's gambling. Because it's paying money for something you do not know the outcome for. So, in effect, that is gambling. So these kids, they're getting addicted to this. They're getting addicted to spending money, and for these loot boxes, microtransactions, like especially like Call of Duty, you know, like you pay. So I just wanted to test this loot box paying money. Like, do you get the best stuff? Do you get shitty ass shit? I spent $10 on
you corporate whore
on the last Call of Duty World War II. On this, I don't know. You get fucking.
Were there boxes you could buy?
Huh?
Were there boxes you could buy in World War II?
Hell yeah! That's where they fucking made all their fucking money from.
Yeah.
So guess what? I buy these. Spent hard-earned $10. Okay.
It's true. He served me like 2 drinks.
Yeah. I actually got a copy of one of the skins that I had.
That's always the best.
I got like a U.S. Soviet fucking sniper weapon. I'm not a sniper, you know. So like, awesome. And then it was just bullshit after bullshit. I have 3 loot boxes, $10. I could only imagine being like a 9-year-old kid and having access to daddy and mommy's money, and like just wanting to get that one thing. So you just spend and you spend and you spend and you spend and you spend and spend and spend, and then guess what? You're fucked up for life, Jeff.
You're living on the street.
You're living on the street.
It's true.
So do you think it'll ever be illegal here in America?
No, because this is America.
This is what America was founded on. Gambling. Do you think it's gambling?
I think we have discussed this before a while back, and I was all about how you defined gambling. And in your definition, where you pay money for an unknown outcome, then yes, it would be gambling.
So literally gambling, but do you feel it's gambling?
No, because at this point, I just feel you're a fucking retard.
Exactly.
Because if
kids are retarded, man. Kids are retarded.
Kids are only as retarded as their parents are willing to give them access to their credit card.
Exactly.
Too. You can block
You're
that
a 9-year-old.
They're all, be careful with this. All this money I have. Who's the retard in this situation?
Yeah. Parenting. There you go. Number one factor.
As for loot boxes in general, or these microtransactions are a definite, you pay money, you get this.
Yeah.
The difference between a loot box and microtransactions is usually you play a little bit of the game rewards you and says, here's a box full of random stuff.
Yeah.
That you could have paid money for, but you didn't, because you're just playing the game.
So loot boxes is like Overwatch?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can buy loot boxes in
you?
Overwatch. Yeah, you can pay money. You can get some. Other, you can just get the level.
Dude, I can only imagine how mad I would be if I just bought a loot box and I got Doomfist skin again. Yeah. I don't know what Overwatch is doing right now with their loot boxes.
Are you just getting
dupes like me? Frustrated.
Are you just getting duplicates like I am now?
Duplicates and shit that doesn't even fucking matter. Like, I don't need a 7th voice for Farah.
You could. She's
I
captain
don't
of
need
the skies.
It. And, like, it's so stupid. Okay, so let's look into the future. Jeff, what do you think microtransactions will be in the future? Do you think this legal battle in the UK will make its way over here? Do you think it's going to get worse? Do you think companies are going to respect players more and back off? Or what do you think?
They're not going away. They're not going away ever.
They're coming,
look at
strong.
It made $318 million in a month.
Yeah.
What company's going to be like, I think it's time we took the moral high ground on this one and just paid our employees nothing.
You're fired!
Yeah. Like, to
Who's
keep
next?
this game's free, as soon as they started charging, they're like, all right, we're going to get rid of all the skins and we'll just give you a chance to unlock skins as you play the game, but you got to pay $50 to play Fortnite.
PUBG miraculously becomes #1 battle royale.
Yeah, it goes right back to it. Like, it's just once the system microtransaction system came along, it's not going away anywhere ever.
A video game that we're both very much looking forward to, Anthem.
Oh yeah.
Will they have microtransactions, loot boxes? What's going on there?
In their 20-minute video that they just released very recently of gameplay. There was also some commentary on it, and there are microtransactions.
Okay.
Strictly cosmetic.
Oh!
You want your armor to look this way, you can pay to have it look that way. If not, oh well.
Okay.
You don't. There's no weapons.
Can you can win those, right? Or is it
I
just
don't remember
you
if they said it.
Because that was like something that pissed me off about Destiny, is like you pay $80 more for like the gold edition or something.
Fuck that shit.
To get a gun that if you played for 20 minutes, you can get the gun.
Was it? Was there something?
It was like and oh man, the first Star Wars was so stupid. Like standard
Star Wars
edition $59.99, gold, platinum, whatever the fuck edition $84. It comes with a gun and ion grenades. Bro, if you just fucking play the game and level up twice, you can get ion grenades.
That's what it's. That stuff is super annoying.
Making me mad in pants, right?
Yes, in pants. Pants are mad.
I'm mad in pants.
It's mad.
So Anthem, microtransactions only.
Strictly cosmetic. I don't remember if they had any type.
Strictly dickly or strictly cosmetic.
Strictly.
Oh, I like it a lot.
That's all. I don't remember if they said anything about loot boxes at all, but I imagine you're going to unlock stuff as you play through and you level up stuff, but I also believe if you're going to pay money, you should get something you can't normally get in the game because you're paying money for it. Yeah. But it shouldn't give you an advantage over everyone else.
No. Not at all.
That guy's got a dick logo on his armor. He's like, oh yeah, I paid $7 for this. So I want a dick logo. You're not unlocking it by killing that dragon over there. You gotta pay money. That's fine.
When it comes to like aesthetics or cosmetics,
yes,
I don't care, man. If you want to buy fucking shit to make your shit look better, whatever. Yeah. But if you can buy a gun that it takes me 5 to 10 hours to play to level up to beat the right boss, you can buy it. And that makes me very.
That is your pay to win. That is the pay to win model, which they try to disguise as microtransaction, but it's easily spotted. And no popular games will do that anymore.
Good.
Other than Battlefront 2, which tried it real hard and got the worst. It was the what was it? The most downvoted comment in Reddit history.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, their response to the microtransaction thing was the most downvoted comment in internet history.
It was literally just a big dick with a "fuck you" tattooed on the dick.
Oh yeah, so many tattoos on it. So many dick tattoos. And
it
doesn't work.
I'm not for it, Jeff.
No. Anyone worth their salt is not.
Especially old school gamers. I think we'll all think that, like, it's these new guys that are young. They
just want to pay for cosmetics.
They don't want to play. They don't want to pay for the time and energy spent winning a game.
That's how mobile games took off on
your
phone.
They should just do pay to see the ending. Like, just skip all the bullshit. As soon as the game comes out, spend $15, you can see the ending. Get the fuck out of my face.
John, when are we going to make this game? Sounds like very little involved to do it.
Fuckers $1 million.
That's how mobile gaming took off on your phone and shit. Like all those stupid ads and on everything. It's all, hey, play this, and those are some of the OG pay to win games. Yeah, because it'd be like you'd be like, oh, start this fortress up. Your fortress will be done in 8 hours. Come back later.
Oh, God!
Or you can pay $5 for 30 gold and pay the gold to speed up the time to be done. And
I got by one of those. But they hit me in a sweet spot. It was The Simpsons.
And the wiener.
They hit me right in the butt.
Right in the butt. Right in the bunghole.
And me and Carrie. Did you ever see the Simpsons game that came out? It was Build a Simpsons World. And it was exactly like that. Like, build Ned Flanders' house, but it takes 8 hours. But if you pay 50 cents, it'll be done in
20 seconds. Yeah,
bro.
That's the model.
And Carrie would be sitting there building, and I'm like, Carrie, how much money did you spend today? She's like, $10, and I'm like, fuck, I spent 15. No, and that was the only game that I ever put money into. And then afterwards, like after we played for like 3 months, just hardcore. We were like, what have we done with our lives? Do you know how much weed we could have bought with this?
That's where it started. Those games were the time crunch, where it's like, it's all free. Just come back in 8 hours.
Oh god,
it's done. But
you can fast forward time.
People are sitting there like, I'm playing the game. No one wants to play a game and then have to be forced to stop.
Exactly.
And not against their will. And
yeah.
I'll pay 50 cents if you want to do.
It's just 50 cents, right?
Like that's all the Candy Crush stories.
Yeah.
The kids racking up the credit cards. They're like, I ran out of lives. I'll pay $3 for an extra 5 lives, and then you run out of those lives in 7 minutes.
4,000 times. Well, here's a big cheers to fuck you, microtransactions.
I always cheers to fuck you.
We're gonna freshen our drinks up, and then we'll be back with Bill's Backyard Barbecue.
It's not the barbecue this time. That was a special for 4th of July.
Bill's Backyard Barbecue.
He's gonna be wearing a towel.
But you can't see it.
He better be. Well, I mean, maybe if we get him to wear a towel, actually.
Bill's Backyard Bathhouse.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill. Hey, yeah.
How do you feel about Brazilians and Heroes of Newark?
Oh my goodness. They can't understand English at all. It's like, hey, we're going to put 5 people together on a team game. 4 of them can't speak English. Fuck. S2 is like the worst gaming company ever. They let them queue on the US servers. Kills me every time I'm at least banned for 2 weeks after like playing 4 games. I can't take it. They fuck with me and I curse them out the entire time.
What do you call them?
Oh, I call them the big S word, stickaroonies, because I cannot deal with them at all. They piss me the fuck. I spend more time typing than ganking people because I cannot deal with them at all. Fuck! Hate them.
That's
Bill's Backyard Bathhouse. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Anytime.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
I told you it was gonna be. I told you I had the one lined up. That was gonna be the good.
That made me laugh so hard I quaffed.
Oh, did you quaff? Quaff. I see the spot on your pants where you quaff.
The quaff's just pissed.
Oh.
So right now, we're moving into the coitus.
I'm tired.
Carrie? Oh man. So we do our own list here now.
We're doing our own business now.
So this list is the 5 scariest games
to us.
Maybe not to you. If you got something better, put it on the fucking page. Stop being a bitch.
Well, exactly.
So this is our list.
We've been trying to tell them.
Brought to you by Fleischmann's. When you still only have $9,
but you want to get fucking wasted.
Spend 6 on that and 3 on cranberry juice.
You want to get when you want to drink pure varnish to get wasted.
Yeah, it does taste like varnish. So Jeff, before we go into the list, let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
Are you a fan of scary games?
Yes. Very much
on a
so.
scale of 1 to 5, because 10 is too much.
I can't count that high anyway. I don't know any of those numbers in between.
Are you like excited when the next scary game comes out, or do you kind of like wait for some feedback and then jump into it, or do you have like, are you?
It's a genre that I do enjoy based on kind of who's making it. I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends on the type. There's different genres, as you will. You got your action,
thriller,
survival. Yeah. Like there's a bunch of different ones that are all solid, but just they're just not for me. Sometimes you want to watch. You want to watch dude porn. You want to watch lady porn.
I like them both.
It's all porn.
You're right. I like them. I just haven't been drawn to them lately because I kind of feel like it's fizzled out in a way.
They're also a little fewer and far between than other genres. So,
but I feel like quick side note.
Quick quef note.
Horror flicks is coming back strong in the movie theaters. Like,
are they?
Yeah, like from Get Out to this Quiet Thing to like motherfucking winning a goddamn Golden Globe award for Get Out. What's his name? Key and Peele fucking guy.
Yeah,
he won an Oscar for the fucking...
Yeah, for directing.
So, like, horror flicks are coming in strong. This new one that's supposed to be scary as hell.
I'm usually on top of that.
You're not on top of it now. Movie? You're not giving me anything.
What movie is it? I don't know what you're talking about. I saw A Quiet Place. I didn't see Get Out. I've heard the most amazing things. I just haven't gotten
There's
around
a new
to it
one
yet.
that's supposed to be scary as fuck right now. I can't think
they all think they're the scariest fucking
But I guess this one is actually, because it's doing pretty well. So, do you think that'll have any correlation with more scary games coming out? Or are they still going to be like...
No. I think they're completely separate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
It's not like... even if you looked at it like, oh, look at all the Marvel movies that are coming out versus all the Marvel games that are coming out. There's nothing. So
exactly. That's it.
They're so different.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because if they could make a Marvel game as popular as one of the Marvel movies, it would be...
Bro, just give us something, man. Just give us something. Anyway, okay, let's get back to the 5 scariest games.
According to...
Glitches Get Stitches.
2GS.
Number 5. We'll go with Amnesia.
Amnesia.
Jeff, you know more about this? PC? Platform?
As far as I know, straight PC.
Okay.
A pure survival horror game. Not a lot of action. It's mostly ambiance and scary. An indie game. I played part of it, but it's just not my genre. I prefer lady porn versus man porn. So it doesn't mean it's any less of an awesome horror game.
Yeah.
Because it's ambiance and scary as hell.
I can't do that shit, man. I cannot be...
Yeah.
Like, downstairs with the lights off. I already jacked off in the closet. Now I gotta come out here and play this scary ass
I'm halfway through my second run.
Jeff just showed me a little preview because I never played Amnesia.
Yeah, a little small teaser trailer.
It's just walking around. You got this fucking candle that you're holding,
a little lantern,
and you're just walking down scary ass dark hallways, like,
which is still scary. That's the thing. It's like,
it's very scary.
As stupid and cheesy as that explanation sounds, it's still fucking scary if you're doing it alone.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't give a shit who you are.
You hear some scary noise off in the distance. You're like,
I'm not going that way, obviously.
Christ. Then you're like, that's the only way I have to go, so I have to go that way. And then there's the main scary monster thing in
fucker
in the series is super noticeable and recognizable. So if you've seen it, you know it, but
if you haven't, blow it.
I'm getting that on a t-shirt. I mean underwear. My boxers.
Well, that's awesome.
But still scary indie game. It blew the numbers out of the water like when it came out.
Really?
Like it was top everything horror for a while.
Nice.
And then they came out with an expansion pack.
Do you happen to know what year or like about the year time frame?
It had to have been 6 years ago ish.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it deserves a spot on the list.
Real quick side note. This new game that you're playing, Vampire.
Yeah. Spooky?
It's spooky, man.
Did you get spooked?
There's some parts where I was like, I'm just gonna turn this light on over here, not because I'm playing the game, because I have to make sure the light's on over here.
Because I want to see the controller.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'll come back to that. But yeah, it does this thing. Number 4, Parasite Eve.
Oh, you're gonna have to take this one, John.
Now, Jeff, you never played this.
I didn't, but
I heard about it, right?
I know it needs a spot on the list, so I've seen.
Alright, so it is... This game is phenomenal, by the way. Square... I don't know if they were still... I'm pretty sure they were Squaresoft when they made this game.
Back then, it was probably Squaresoft.
RPG.
PS1, right? PS1.
Yeah. RPG. Horror. It was amazing. I mean, phenomenal. And fucking scary as shit.
If you could compare the gameplay to another game, what would...
It was like Resident Evil.
Okay, so...
But you could level up and, like, get magic spells and this and that. And the fighting was, like... It wasn't, like, time-activated fighting. It was, but it wasn't at the same time. It was like you could run around and you wait till your guag to fill up.
Your fucking guag. Goddamn guag. We need to put that on our shirt. Guagas get stodges.
But people read it and say Gage because they're smart and I'm dumb. Anyway, but it was like if Resident Evil was an RPG.
Okay.
I mean, gameplay was awesome, story was awesome, and it was scary as shit, man. The cutscenes were fantastic. Scary monsters. It was just amazing, man. And it's so underrated to me. It's so underrated. Like, so many people have not played this game.
I've kind of thought that ever since I had seen it. I'm like, that's got to be good and underrated. Just because I hadn't heard about it, but I had heard about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes the game.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm just surprised they haven't come back with anything yet. Like, was there any PS3?
So there was
version?
Parasite Eve 1 and 2.
Those are the ones I know of.
And they should make a 3 for PS4 right now.
So the series so far that you know of has ended at PS2.
So far, yeah.
Was it PS2 or did they sequel just on the PS1?
I want to say PS1, but I can't fully put my balls on it. Okay.
Half your balls?
Half my balls.
Okay.
Left one on PS1, right one on PS2.
Okay.
So yeah,
all right.
Phenomenal game if you can somehow play it or just do it. So let's move on to number 3.
No, it's number 3.
Silent Hill.
Be quiet. Silent. Again, sadly to say, another one I haven't played.
Oh shit, you never played this one either? What the fuck were you doing with your life? Did you see the movie?
I was a sad child.
Did you see the movie at least?
No. Because I wanted to do the games. I wanted to do the games before I saw them.
But you just lost everything now. No movie, no games, still a virgin.
Still, I'm gonna hang myself on the bathroom door.
Live on episode 6.
Jeff hangs himself while
it's the scariest thing I've seen.
It's autoerotic asphyxiation while John watches and does manual asphyxiation.
Silent Hill, scary as fuck. So, you're real quick overview. You're this family going to the city. You lose your daughter. Your daughter runs off into the city. You're this girl.
Like every other daughter I've had.
It happens a lot. To me, twice.
I'm a father of 12,
so
John.
The thing is, it's like, there's times when it's cool. You're walking around, you're like, oh, look, that's like a gas station. Oh, that's cool. That's like something else over there.
Like quaff.
Nah, not quaff. But you have this radio. And at certain times, it starts going... And then all the darkness falls.
Just like every girlfriend we've ever had.
Yep, that's how they come.
And then the darkness comes.
And then these scary fucking monsters come out.
I don't like that.
And like wherever you go, it's like in your radio, like
static, your white noise, your CB radio. There's always
like literally every move you have is just scary. Like fuck, I have to just go to the left 5 steps. Man, then you go left, and like, because the closer you are to enemies, the more static you get in your radio.
Right.
So you're like, oh fuck, I need to go that way. But like you said, you have to go that way. They did a phenomenal on the character designs. The bad guys are just fucking awesome.
It's super cosplayed all over the place.
Really, really a scary fucking game, man. Like,
it doesn't. To me, it doesn't sound very silent. It sounds very staticky.
Silent Hill
noisy.
is the name of the town.
Well, it doesn't sound like a very quiet town, John.
It is when everybody's dead.
Well, even when they're dead, all of a sudden you talk about this static crap. All these horrible monster shits are all running around going, oh, should we...
They have monsters go like this.
Doing the robot?
No, it's more like...
That still looks like the robot to me.
But with knives.
Oh, okay. So the robot with knives.
And you can see that on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. One of these days we'll get that shit uploaded.
Jeff, I gotta tell you, you haven't played Parasite Eve or Silent Hill. If I could tell you to play one right now, I'd go Parasite Eve, though. To be honest with you. So, if that matters.
It might be.
Number 2. A little Evil Within 1 or 2. 1 or 2. You played any of them?
I played 1. I didn't play 2.
All right, talk. I've been talking a storm up.
So my name is Jim. We're talking. But oh my god, man, where to start with Evil Within?
What kind of game is it? Thriller, action? What would you put it in?
I'd put it in the the Resident Evil category, with a little more emphasis on stealth than action. Yeah, or shooting zombies in the dome. You want to kind of sneak your way around some stuff a lot, because you just, in the first one at least, just in the beginning of the game, there was not enough. You don't have enough ammo to go around.
There's never enough ammo, Jeff, in these fucking games. Like, how do you expect? Like, come on! And then you make the aiming system retarded as fuck. You give me 3 ammos.
Oh yeah, but it was.
And it takes 5 to kill the monster.
You have to.
And I'm missing 2.
You have to BF the last 2 out of them.
That stands for butt fuck.
Yes, it does. Correct. It's not pleasant on these monsters. They're spiky.
Did you beat the first one?
Yeah, I beat the first. Nice. I feel like I still don't quite understand the story because it was super out there.
Yeah.
Were you
scared at times? Did you have to turn a nightlight on, or did you man up?
No,
and say, fuck it?
I always play in the light. I'm a man of God.
That's good. That is
but
good.
He was. It was weird. Parts of it were a dream, and parts of it were real. And parts of it were a real dream, and parts of it were half a dream, half real, and the other parts were half a real, half a dream. It was.
You just wasted.
Not at this point.
The whole time. This is what's going on in your
Not at this point in my life. No, because there were some safe spots, in your dream. I think
the second part of the like that too. You go into some dreams. So that's where you level up and kind of do some shit.
The first one had that.
I never played the first one, so I'm letting you take it. I played the second one, so I'll take it. You go with the first, I'll do the second.
So I think the first one, which was half a safe area, half a progression area, where certain parts of the story unlocked other parts the further you went in. So you had the safe area, and then a new hallway in the safe area would unlock after playing for a while. But there were never monsters in that area. It was like a hospital with a few hallways. That's what it. I don't know if it might be the same in 2. I don't know, but
I can't remember.
In the first one,
but it was definitely something like that.
But there were kind of a room or 2 you'd go in that were it was like a hospital room. And you'd find records, or there's a part of a
sit down and go. Level up.
Yeah. That was. So it was like a mental hospital, I guess.
Yeah.
So
you still once you're in that, you still go to this different little thing. But
I don't know. It was cray.
So
it was blowing my mind.
Second one, last Halloween. I'm like, I want to play a scary game. It's Halloween-ish time. It was a week before Halloween. I was like, I want to get in the fucking mood.
This is Halloween. Halloween. Oh, perfect. My favorite game. That was the little Jack Skellington for you.
So I was like, oh, it's Halloween. I want to play a scary game. They had Evil Within 2 for cheap as fuck.
Even then? Even last Halloween?
Oh, wait a second. Did I get the first one and I think it was the second one?
Maybe. I mean, it's been out since last Halloween.
This is the first part. In the first one, you fall down a chute, and then you and you have to sneak by this big ass fucking guy who just slaughtered somebody with a huge knife.
Yes, that does sound super familiar.
That is the first one. Oh my god, we played the second one. I played the second one.
Okay,
that's right. I wanted to play the second one. The second one was $60.
Yeah,
they had a special on the first one for Halloween.
That makes more sense.
$14, so I got the first one.
Worth it for $14.
Yes,
for sure.
So yes, it was the hospital room, and you go in there, and it was 2 rooms of safeness.
But every now and then it'd be like, why is that door open now?
Exactly.
Oh crap.
But I'm sitting here playing this game, and I'm like, okay, what do I expect? So you fall down this
that
laundry chute.
It's kind of crazy.
You fall down this laundry chute, and you're sitting there, and you just hear chopping. chopping, and you look, you can like sneak around, and you see this huge fat like
giant dude,
whatever, who just like freshly chopped up some guy on this table, and he walks back and forth, and you have to sneak around this guy. I got caught by this guy at least 75 fucking times, and he just chops your fucking head off. I was like, how am I supposed to play this game? It's scary as fuck.
Did he BF you?
He BF'd the shit out of me. I played the game for a good 10 hours, and I couldn't do it anymore. It was like I'm like fuck, this is like really scary. Like I have to play it with the lights on and everyone awake, but I can't let my kids see this.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna put this aside, still in my library. So this Halloween, I'm gonna re-download it and see if I can go ahead and BF it.
BF, it's all about BFing your games.
Yeah, that's how you know.
On easy, I guess. I don't remember what I played it on, but it's
not even easy is hard.
Yeah, even easy was hard.
Because like you said, they give you 3 fucking ammos.
Yeah, even on easy, it was super. I was like,
I'm like, what?
It gets like more annoying.
But the story was awesome from what I saw. I mean,
from the parts hard. I can remember, it was psychedelic.
Yeah,
it was. Parts of were like a dream, and then something like this, and I think towards the end you pop out and it's like real life, and you're like at a hospital, but it's still kind of in the psychedelic dream of the dude that the end. Like the main guy had some weird psychic powers that could put people in and out of dreams, or some weird shit like that.
I'm pretty sure whoever developed that was like, I'm gonna take as much acid and ecstasy at the same time.
And they did.
Yeah,
and it worked.
It did work.
It did work well.
Let's move on to number 1 on this list, Jeff.
John, what's number 1?
Resident Evil.
Quaff.
It's actually Jeff's dick in my throat.
I did it. I made it all the way to the molars.
So you guys already knew this was going to be number 1. Listen.
You better have. If you played games, you know.
Resident Evil.
Everything.
I mean, come on.
Like,
do we even have to talk about podcast up? See you guys later.
Yeah. We could have just started that. Or just get our intro over and be like, it's Resident Evil. All right, thanks, guys.
So, Resident Evil, all of them have a scare factor. The more recent ones have more of an action factor.
Except the most recent one, they went back to their roots. Biohazard 7.
Because that was like for VR.
They made it for VR,
and it was was very much not action.
No,
that was like your
there was
amnesia.
There was action in it though, because there was
not as much as like
you still would find like a gun and you have to kill
3 ammos.
Kind of, and you'd have to shoot some people till they stopped moving, but they'd always come back. So I always felt useless while I was playing it. I'm like, I can't, like, they're not gonna die.
Yeah,
basically just making you stop following me for a while.
So let's talk about the first Resident Evil.
The OG.
I mean, I'm a young buck at this point. I don't know exactly the year it came out. We don't really need
90s.
Absolutely
90s.
I'm guessing I was a younger version of this old man, but. From the first, I just remember that first fucking dog jumping through the fucking window and scaring the tits off of me, Jeff. That's why I only have this amount of tits instead of huger tits.
They would have been way bigger. I could see the potential.
Scaring the fuck out of me. I was like,
it was, oh man, and
they did it right.
They did. It was the best cheesy horror game movie to date. So far.
All of the above.
In this series, at least. Because I remember playing as when I was younger, there was my brother and my cousins or whatever, they'd play it on like PlayStation, and they'd be laughing at the dialogue, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like making fun of it to the T. I didn't really get it until later when I played it again. I was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is great."
Yeah.
Like we'll quote it every now and then to this day because my brother he doesn't play a lot of video games. Yeah, he's a family man now, but
so stupid.
But he didn't even before. He wasn't super big on it.
Yeah.
It didn't catch him like it did you and I per se. But he would play. There were some. He really likes the God of War series.
Nice.
But just when I would buy it,
Yeah.
he'd play what I had when he had time. He really liked that. So I'm sure he'd love to play this one. Just now he's got a kid. He's got a kid and all that stuff. So it'll be forever until he does.
Yeah.
And some other games he did enjoy, but playing that one like at a other family function or mutual party where the kids would just go in the room and play video games, and the adults would sit out there and drink and complain about the kids playing video games in the room. Resident Evil was one of those games, and they'd play like just that first 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And it was so quotable like the entire time. Like we still every now and then when like you play as like Chris.
Yep.
And you go in or even as Jill.
Yeah,
but Chris is always there, even
yeah.
if you're playing Jill. And it's just like Barry or Wesker goes to like open a door or something, and he's all, "Wait, don't open that door." Chris is. You hear like a shot in the distance. And everyone looks and they're like, "Was that? Let's go check it out."
Yeah.
And then you walk into this room and
it's
that hallway or that dining room that first left you go into to see that room, and then you walk to the end and there's the dead body on the floor, and Chris is all, "What is it?" You can
the acting is definitely porn acting.
So great.
Well, this is like when they started like introducing voice acting to games.
In the game.
So,
but it's stuck with you. It has to have been 20 years since I've done that, so it's like it'll stick with you so easy. He's all like, "Chris, behind you." So turns around and just like puts like 3 Magnum rounds in his head. And he's all, "What is it?" I'm like,
you should have asked that before you slaughtered it in the face, Chris.
And that first zombie scene.
Oh yeah.
It should go if there was like a when he like turns around. It's like the first CG scene. It was that one's
delicious, man.
That one haunts your nightmares as a kid for years.
Still, to this day.
Oh yeah.
So Resident Evil definitely number 1. I just want to hit on this real quick before we get out of here. They're remaking the second one.
Finally, it's been
Have you seen? I'm pretty sure I posted some.
Yeah, I saw some of it.
Looks amazing.
I was like, like the graphics that they updated it to were some I've never seen.
Like intense. They fucking they did it. They did it. They fucking did it, and I cannot wait. It looks scary as shit. It looks like they brought it to a newer level than it's ever been before. Obviously.
With the graphics, oh yeah.
I just cannot wait. I'm very excited.
I had actually never played 2 all the way through.
I did. 2 was actually my favorite one ever made.
I did 1, a little bit of 2, 3. 3 was my favorite until they finally came out with 4 for the PS2 with Leon. That one's my favorite now, still to this day.
Which one has the one with the opening scene and there's a helicopter like shooting windows out and she drops to the floor and grabs her gun and like murders people?
Code Veronica? That was for Dreamcast. That came out on Dreamcast originally.
That was.
And I think they re-released it for...
That was a dope-ass fucking game, bro!
I played most of that one. I don't remember a lot of it because there was a part we got stuck on because you had to put items in like a metal detector thing and go through and pick them up on the other side.
Yeah.
But there was a spot where you had to dump them, go somewhere else.
Just got stuck there.
And get them later. But when you dumped them there and went to this new part of the game, you couldn't go back and get what you put in that box.
Yeah.
So you were just screwed.
Yeah.
So I think
they do a lot of that in these games, and you got to be careful how you save.
They've saved
because you can save your shit away, and you're fucked.
You just start over. They've done a lot better now with stuff like that. But that was one of the main reasons I didn't really finish Code Veronica.
But, yeah, because they put you in a spot where you're like, literally, you're like, you find a save point, and anyone who plays video games is like, thank God the save point is here.
Especially for the horror survival stuff.
I gotta save it real quick. And then you save it, and then it's insta-death. And then you're like, can I unsave it? No.
Yeah, you reboot that save and you just die immediately again.
And then you're like, well, how am I supposed to get out of this fucking shit?
Start a new game, and that's usually why most games go unfinished.
Yeah, well, let's cheers it up to fucking Resident Evil, man. I cannot wait for the second one. And now it's time for them outros, bro.
What are we outroing?
We're outroing our Twitches.
Oh, we doing our Twitches?
Jeff, what's your Twitch?
We're doing twitch.tv/mortal limit with one L.
Mine
word.
is glitches underscore get underscore stitches.
What times you trying to stream here, John? I know.
It's tough for me. I just do what I do. You can follow me or not follow me. Jeff, he's got more of a open schedule due to his lack of friends, family, no kids, that whole thing. He's crying right now.
Maybe I'll stream more now. But John's got Spawn he's got to look after and junk. His house.
Barely look after.
Still got to. Even if it's barely. He's got a house that's falling apart on top of him right now.
God damn.
But my schedule, Wednesday and Thursday, 6 to 9. I'm trying to stick to that.
You've been doing a good job.
So far, yeah. And I'll do other spontaneous streams when I can.
We'll keep
and
you
if
noted.
not,
we'll keep you up to date.
I do. I post about it. Last week was 4th of July, so I noted I was not going to stream for you, basically, and my other buddy Dustin. But
check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes,
iPod,
Touch, and regular iPod,
and the regular Nano.
What's the one?
Zune. Get them on Zune. You can find us on Zune, maybe somewhere.
But for real, like our page, comment, leave us something, talk to us.
We do we post the entertaining stuff.
Yeah.
And if not, we make it entertaining.
And if it's not entertaining to you, fuck you.
Yeah. You are just not entertaining. That's what that means.
But for real, thanks for listening. I mean, we're having some traction. We're gaining more followers here and there. We're getting more likes on the page. So I think we're doing something right. I'm just having fun with my buddy Jeff here. So
we're paying them the right amount of money, apparently.
Yeah.
That's true. Did you have...
We're paying to win through Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, sons of bitches.
That's true. Well, I mean, we could technically just win. It would just take a lot longer.
Fuck that shit.
We don't want to wait 8 hours for our next like. We want our next like now.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, 4 Radio Network. And this is cheers to episode 6. And we'll see you next time, motherfucker.
Oh, fruck.
I said fruck.
You did say fruck. Oh, this is one of our shorter ones. All right. That's fine, though.
Hour 22 ain't short.
It's still short.
That's your dick.
This,